Everyone who wants a gun should have one. Riddle me this. If someone starts shooting at you, wouldn't you want to shoot back, fight fire with fire, instead of just sitting there and waiting to die? One thing I'm starting to realize is that 2A people have a very childlike view of the world. As long as good guys with guns exist, we'll always beat the bad guys with guns. We'll be like superheroes. But here's the thing. While according to the Pew Research Center, 48% of people who own guns say that they own a gun for their own protection. A Harvard University analysis took data from the National Crime Victimization Survey from the years 2007 to 2011, which showed that people only use their own guns to defend themselves in 0.9% of cases. But as we've seen in many circumstances, these guns are most often used to hurt a member of the family, whether it's a parent getting mad and killing their kids, or a toddler shooting their parent because a gun was left lying around. And I know I'm going to get people saying, well, if I have a 0.9% chance of saving myself and my family, I should own a gun. But I'm constantly told that small percentages don't matter when it comes to abortion, so why would it matter when it comes to guns? Is it just because guns are a cause that you support? But getting back on topic, let me tell you the story of someone who used their own legal gun to fight fire with fire. In June of 2021, a criminal named Ronald Troike was itching to get revenge on the police officers of Arvada, Colorado. He'd been arrested multiple times, and since his last release, he had been binging anti-police videos on YouTube. And he decided that he was going to get rid of as many police officers in that town as he could. So one afternoon, Troike staged an incident near the police station. This caused a citizen to call the police, thereby luring the police to Troike. Officer Gordon Beasley was first on the scene, and Troike shot him to death with a 12-gauge semi-automatic shotgun. Then he went back to his truck and switched out the shotgun for an AR-15. With that gun, Troike shot out the windows of a police vehicle, and then he just fired a couple of shots into the air. As he was doing this, a 40-year-old man, Johnny Hurley, who was running some errands on the same street, heard the gunshots. Hurley concealed carried. He had his gun on him that day, so he ran to the scene, seeing if he could help. When Hurley reached the parking lot where Troike was, Hurley shot Troike, who collapsed against a parked car. Hurley ran over to Troike and pulled Troike's gun away from him to disarm the man, and that's when Hurley himself was shot to death by Officer Brownlow. But wait, why would an officer kill him? I thought that good guys with guns were seen as heroes in society. I thought having a gun guaranteed your safety in a situation like this. Instead, this hero was murdered by the very officers he was protecting. I wouldn't be so confident that that could never happen to you. By the way, Officer Brownlow was cleared of any wrongdoing.